Yogis, welcome back today for another part in our pose breakdown series. Today we'll be breaking down Happy Baby Pose. I have 3 variations for you to try today, and I encourage you to try each one of these variations, holding them for at least 5 to 10 breaths to see how your body feels in the pose. We're going to get started by lying on our backs. I like to first lie down in Savasana to get the feeling of my body's alignment before I move into the pose. Lying down, feeling your spine long on the mat, checking in with your body here, and checking in with your breath. And then when you are ready, inhaling your knees up into your chest, but crossing your feet. So whichever feels more comfortable, either crossing right over left or left over right, but placing your hands on top of the feet and just gently working them down. Feeling your spine long on the mat here as you just pull your feet down. Feeling the opening of our hips. Feeling how our spine is supported on the mat completely. And then when you are ready, exhaling the legs out long on the mat. Unless there's a Coco in your way, and then you just keep them bent. So for our next variation, we're going to want to use a strap. I have my strap here, and if you don't have a strap, I recommend getting one. Straps are very, very useful throughout your yoga practice. So once again, inhaling your knees up into your chest, and now wrapping your strap just below your toes. And you're going to still work your knees into your chest as you kick your feet up towards the ceiling. This still allows us to keep our spine long on our mat and supported while opening up the hips just a little bit more. So it's a little bit more intense. Your body is perhaps feeling this a lot more than the first variation. But remember, still watch our breath. Our breath will get us through. And then it's always good to feel the different variations. Feeling our body, listening to our body, acknowledging it. And then gently exhaling it back down, moving our strap out of our way. And now we've gotten to the last variation of this pose. Excuse me, Coco. We're going to inhale the knees up into the chest. We're going to reach either for right behind our thighs or the outsides of our feet. And as we work to keep our spine long on our mat and our our knees towards our armpits, we're going to kick up into our feet towards the sky. Our feet should be flexed as if they're holding up the ceiling. And you should feel a deeper opening in the hips, maybe even in your hamstrings. Working the knees into the armpits, working the spine long on the mat. Paying attention to our breath. And when you are ready, exhaling everything back down. Maybe shaking the legs out. So that today was Happy Baby. 3 variations that you can practice depending on where you are in your journey, how you're feeling this day, in this moment. Remember to breathe, and remember to practice one. Thank you so much for joining me today for another video on a pose breakdown sequence.